It was past midnight when I heard her laughter outside the door, light, careless, the kind that used to make my heart skip. But tonight, it just made my stomach tighten. My wife, Lauren, had gone out with her friends for a girls' night. That's what she told me. Anyway, I didn't argue. I'd stopped arguing months ago. Something in her had changed lately. The late-night messages, the sudden smiles at her phone, the perfume before errands. I noticed everything. I just stopped pretending not to. So when she stumbled in, heels clicking, still laughing from the night out, I stayed quiet in the living room. Lights dimmed, phone in hand, waiting. She tossed her purse on the couch, humming to herself. But then she froze. Her smile vanished the second she saw it. Her phone, sitting face up on the table. Unlocked. I'd placed it there. And on the screen, her own messages glowed back at her. A chat thread with someone named Adam Redheart. The color drained from her face. She didn't say a word. Just stood there motionless. I finally spoke, voice calm. You should probably sit down. She swallowed hard. Evan, I can explain. I shook my head. Don't. You'll just lie again. For a moment, the only sound in the room was the faint ticking of the clock. I had spent the past 2 weeks gathering the truth. I'd seen the messages, the hotel receipts, even the photos she thought she deleted. A blurry selfie of them at a rooftop bar, her hand on his chest, her wedding ring conveniently missing. I wasn't angry anymore. I'd already been through that stage, the rage, the sleepless nights, the denial. What was left was something colder. I trusted you, I said quietly. Do you remember what you told me the night we got married? That no one could ever make you laugh the way I do. She looked down, tears forming. Evan, please. I didn't mean for this to happen. I almost laughed that line again. I didn't mean for this to happen. Cheating, I've learned, is never an accident. It's 100 little choices that people convince themselves don't count. I stood up and walked to the kitchen counter. There was a small envelope waiting there. I slid it across the table toward her. What's this? She whispered. My choice, I said. Inside was a letter. My letter of intent to sell the house. Her name wasn't on it. I'd already spoken to a lawyer. She'd left her job months ago, so everything she relied on was tied to me. She blinked, realization dawning. You're leaving? I met her eyes. No, you are. She looked around, panic flooding her voice. Evan, wait, please. I was going to end it with him. I swear I was. I shook my head. You already did. Tonight. Her breath hitched. What do you mean? Check your messages, I said. Her trembling hands grabbed the phone. She scrolled, then froze. Her eyes widened as she read the last text to Adam. My husband found out. It's over. Her voice cracked. You texted him? I just told him the truth. I said, and since he works at the same company you used to, I'm sure word will spread fast. She covered her mouth, tears spilling. You ruined my life. No, I said softly. You did that when you stopped caring about mine. She sank to the floor, sobbing. For a moment, I wanted to comfort her. I almost did. But then I remembered all those nights I'd waited up, wondering why she didn't answer, why she smelled like cologne that wasn't mine. I turned toward the door. You can stay until morning. After that, I need the keys. Please, Evan, she whispered. We can fix this. I'll do anything. I stopped at the doorway and looked back. You know what hurts the most? Not that you cheated. It's that you laughed on your way home, like the person waiting for you didn't matter anymore. Her sobs filled the silence as I walked out the porch. The night was cold, the air sharp against my skin. For the first time in months, I felt something like peace. The next morning, when I came back to pack a few things, she was gone. The house was quiet, no perfume, no laughter, no lies. On the kitchen counter, she left her wedding ring in a glass bowl. Inside it, a note. You were always the better one. I just realized it too late. I stared at that ring for a long time before slipping it into my pocket. 3 years later, I still carry it. Not because I miss her, but because it reminds me what I'll never accept again. Sometimes people don't realize what they've lost until they see what they've broken. And sometimes, when laughter fades, all that's left is the sound of the truth. loud enough to echo forever.